On a Saturday, not at the club, wish I had a day just to turn up. Have to say my time's burnt up. Something like my pockets in the saddest way. Reality TV just laughs at me. Kinda like those bullies in high school. Behind the scenes was catastrophe. So could everyone quit telling me what I had to be? Just to be simple with you, brother, I'm truly glad to be a fuck up. Cause right now I'm down, so homie, what's up? I know I didn't grow to get here by being stuck up. Some people out seeing how much energy they can suck up. But I'm filling the cup up, passing it to my brothers. Maybe one day I'll buy a house for my mother. Up on the mountain, awesome. Helipad so I can visit often. Send my dad golfing off with Steve Austin. Stone cold focused. Cause I'm looking for my way to the top. I've been working all day, working all night. Some people telling me to just stop, but I can't leave my family hungry, sleeping at night. There's no way, no. There's no way. There's no way, no. There's no way for me to come home. It's been a minute now, milking every opportunity. I should get a cow, never seen an obstacle that I couldn't get around. But I'm not from royalty, so I didn't get a crown. These thoughts were written down for those who sit and frown. Complain every day about the blessings they were given. How do you suppose those bros in Africa are living now? Maybe you could see the light if I could shift the clouds. So I'll try, but man, look how time flies. This year came and went like drive-bys. Mama still says she's surprised by my size, but this cat survives, still got my 9 lives. So what you wanna do? Go home, relax for 5 days cause you wanted to. I'd rather be out in Bombay, but I ain't mad at you. I'm not at home to stay, I'm just passing through. There's things I have to do. Cause I'm looking for my way to the top. I've been working all day, working all night. Some people telling me to just stop, but I can't leave my family hungry, sleeping at night. There's no way, no. There's no way. There's no way, no. There's no way for me to come home. I've been in the office, they asking me where I'm off. I'm thinking that I fell off, it's a bad decision to start off with. If I don't call back, don't be mad at me. Home or family is surely somewhere that I'd rather be. I've been on the road for just too long, hoping that I'll come soon. No, when that'll be, man, who knows? Guarantee I'll have something to show. Most of y'all complacent, none of y'all got patience. I know that for a fact, cause I'm part of that equation. Learned from the school of life, and this is orientation. Nothing could prepare me for what I recently been facing. Some say that gravity is too strong, but when you love, you really can't do wrong. So I'm sorry I can't move on, but I couldn't leave without this new song. Hey, cause I'm looking for my way to the top. I've been working all day, working all night. Some people telling me to just stop, but I can't leave my family hungry, sleeping at night. There's no way, no. There's no way. There's no way, no. There's no way for me to come home. Cause I'm looking for my way to the top. I've been working all day, working all night. Some people telling me to just stop, but I can't leave my family hungry, sleeping at night. There's no way, no. There's no way. There's no way, no. There's no way for me to come home.
Check, check. Okay, now you got my sound. How is everybody doing? Yours truly, Kevin on Earth, from the Decentraland Report for another exciting NFTuesday event. It's amazing to see you. Thank you. Yes, DCL Tour Guide, y'all are definitely going to want to get your expand profile set up. If it's your first time here for NFTuesday, let me turn this up a bit. If it's your first NFTuesday, drop a 9. Drop a 9 in chat for me, y'all. I know we got some OGs in the building. What's up, DCL Tour Guide? Mariana, how you doing? Succeed, good to see you. Nightmare. We are here. We got some great prizes for today. To introduce myself, as mentioned, my name's Kevin on Earth. I stream twice a week here as a Decentraland reporter, bringing you all the updates, the latest things going on. Sometimes we do so in the form of the biggest scavenger hunt in the metaverse. That's right, NFTuesday. Every Tuesday we get together for a scavenger hunt. You're going to have an opportunity to win NFTs, wearables, prizes by finding and identifying, going through the challenges we're going to go through here live on the air over the next couple hours. If you want to find out more about the Decentraland Report, all you have to do is go to thedecentralandreport.com, and you can find out more about what we do here. Essentially, this is a P2E experience for historical preservation of the metaverse. That's right, our reporters earn wearables, crypto token, as well as actual cash that gets sent to them from our community page on Expand. So a lot of benefits there for being reporters, and soon we're going to be opening up new slots to new reporters as we approach our next phase. If you want to take a look at our tokenomics or our roadmap, all you got to do is go ahead and check out right here on our website. So special thanks, of course, to our partners and sponsors. We would be nothing. We'd be dead in the water were it not for these amazing sponsors that we have. Shout out to Portion. They are a premier online marketplace for connecting artists, collectors, through blockchain technology to easily sell, invest, and own art and collectibles with complete transparency. They are the team behind the latest drops in MetaMoves. So they have been giving the MetaMoves team a great platform to get their NFTs into the marketplace. So they're really curating great content. That's right, they have an amazing gallery in Decentraland as well. Of course, shout out to Expand. They are our beloved partner where we conduct all of our NFTuesday madness. If you want to, you can also set up communities of your own on Expand. And trust me when I say behind the scenes, a lot of great things are underway that are going to make Expand almost like imagine it a Discord, but for content creators. So Discord, I feel like, is more about sort of development projects, whereas I feel like Expand really curates to the gaming community and more specifically like content creators. What's up, Decentra Abdul? Of course, we could be nowhere if it were not for the MetaZoo. If y'all don't know about the MetaZoo, you definitely want to jump in on their location in Decentraland. Always the key place to be on Fridays. They have their nightclub events. And special thanks to one of our close allies, the MetaKey. They have a whole metaverse of opportunity, a whole portfolio of different integrations they have with their MetaKey. And it's like utility. And they also have their own avatar project. If you don't know about the MetaKey, you definitely want to check them out. Shout out to Captain Cheddar. You know we love you very much. And Like Nastia, if y'all have not seen the Like Nastia episodes, definitely check them out. Soon, those episodes from Like Nastia. Oh, what's good? Yo, Zoo with the 900 bits. My goodness. Holy, that's amazing. Exactly, Mariana. Expand is a community for us, and you're going to see how Expand works in just a second. MetaKey free claim for Ethermon next week. That's right. If you have a MetaKey, you get a free claim on Ethermon. That is big. I'm definitely going to be getting mine. And we're doing a lot of things. Like Nasia is just the first celebrity who we've brought into the metaverse, but the Decentraland Report is going to catalog the entry of many celebrities this year coming into the metaverse. You'll have to just wait and see. And we'd be nothing without the help of our Decentraland reporters. That's right. Every day of the week, we have different reporters streaming and reporting on the latest in Decentraland. This is a decentralized news team that we've built here, and it's a whole P2E experience that we've built. These are some of the existing reporters. DCL Tour Guide on Mondays, myself for NFTuesdays. We got Fractillions on Wednesdays. I do my main report on Thursday. And on Friday, you get Raven and the Big Ben. And I believe Big Ben might be moving to Saturday morning. But Saturday, you also get Perseus. So every day of the week we have a report being captured, and that is all cataloged in our Decentraland report, which is going to allow people 999 years from now to go back into the past and say, hey, I wonder what happened February 15th, 2022 at 7:07 p.m. Wonder what was going down on that day. What was Decentraland looking like? Well, thanks to the Decentraland report and the efforts of our brilliant team of reporters, all of that is going to be accessible, and it's going to allow us to really remember where this all started. So, wow, looks like we've definitely populated here. We got a host of competitors. Appreciate you, Mariana, big time. For those of you who have been following along as well, we have set up our DAO. We have our snapshot in order. So now everybody, and we have our report tokens have been distributed. So we have our own snapshot here where we're already voting and doing things. It's exciting to see the community take ownership over this, and who knows what the future will hold. We're kind of building this so it doesn't depend on any one person. It's going to exist forever. What up, Cheddar Queso? Que pasa, meta peoples? Alrighty, are y'all ready to see these prizes we have lined up today thanks to the BitBear crew? Are you ready? Well, while you prepare yourself, let's take a look. So, oh, here we go. Loving the love. There's a lot of good love there. Nader, I'm digging this. Solid Valentine's Day season vibes. What is that? Is that head a bean? It looks like a bean. Interesting. It's like a little minion head. Looks good inversion. Looking fly. Zoo up in the spot. I'm liking the. These kicks are not to be played with, folks. Of course, I'd expect a shoe. If you ever seen the MetaZoo shoes, you already know. Guy has taste. Nice. I'm digging these parachute pants. Very well, Stakerim. Chater Queso ready. What's up, Connect Eddie? Oh, this is like Sailor Moon. Sailor Moon vibes going on. Very nice, Neon. Homie Juan Kenobi. Serious Jester vibes. I'm loving it. Look at that. What a beautiful nose. This is actually Decentraland wearable. This nose that you're seeing right here. This expanded nose. Much love. And I love the outline on this sweater. Let's go. The drip is real, people. DCL Zeus on the way. Let's go. Definitely jump in here. We are about to get started. And while you're loading up DCL Zeus, let's talk about these prizes for today. All right, y'all. We got some of these BitBear helmets. We're going to have the top 3 placements for today are going to win BitBear helmet. And then we're going to raffle off 3 of them as well. So we got 6 BitBear helmets in store for everybody. How does that sound? Are people amped? These BitBear helmets are straight up OG. And if you're not familiar with BitBear, you're going to know today because you're going to be put to the test. Ethereum is ready. Aye, aye, Captain. What's up, Definite Chaff? Appreciate the follow. Let's go. Centrap Duel, appreciate the follow as well. Stay positive for life. I will. Thank you for the follow. We're trucking our way along. We're almost at 1,900 followers. Whoa, we are at 1,886. We're getting there, folks. Almost 20% to 999 on Earth. You might be wondering, what do I mean by 999 on Earth? And if you don't know about the on Earth badges, then it's kind of my duty to let you know. If you dig this stuff, I'm not going to go harp on this very much, but you should know because if you're here, then you're early. How early? These badges say exactly that. That's right, these on Earth badges, and you can learn more about them right here in this blog post. The Imagine on Earth website is there to fill you in on all the projects that I'm personally working on. So if you want to find out more about anything, you find out about it here. The Decentraland Report website has its own website too. Early verification for artists. So basically, I'm dropping tokens, whitelist spots for different projects I'm partnering with, as well as royalty tokens and different perks as we grow based on these on Earth badges. So if you were one of the first subscribers, one of the first 9, you got one of these 9 on Earth badges. And if you were one of the first 99, you would have gotten this 99 on Earth badge, and etc. We reached 999 subscribers here on our Twitch channel, so we released this 999 on Earth badge, which are now available. So if you want to grab one, it is there. It is going to allow me to always verify that you were one of the first 999, and in turn reward you as I grow through this different series of adventures through the Decentraland report, as well as other projects you see come up on that Imagine on Earth page. So all that aside, we got some prizes for today. To participate in NFTuesday, you don't need to be an on Earth badge holder. You just need to be ready and knowledgeable on Decentraland. That's right. You go and do these other raffle prizes and you might not actually win because it's completely by chance. Today, you have the opportunity to go ahead and prove and earn your prize. Connect Eddie, expand on that. Tell me how you missed mine badge. It is not too late to get. There's actually still the 9 on Earth and the 99 on Earth badge are all sold out currently, and they are on the secondary market. So if you wanted to get the 9 on Earth badge right now, the floor is 5 ETH right now. Not very kind to the new members of the community, but that's okay because you can still be a 99 on Earth badge holder. Right now the floor is 0.25. And these 999 on Earth badges right now, there's still some left, and you can get them on that Wearable page. Where is it? And these are 0.09. So if you're still looking to get one, they're still available. I definitely suggest doing that soon because there are some projects that are coming down my pipeline that are definitely going to bring a lot of attention. And for those of you who don't already know, I recently spent 3 days with CBS. They came here to film a documentary about the metaverse featuring myself and my partner Pink Bambi. So definitely would suggest when that hits, I think that a lot of people are going to find out about this. They're going to see what we're doing, and these things are going to go. In the end, I don't want, anybody to be left out, and these are really to say these, you'll never get left out of the things that I'm creating because the way I create it, you'll see, and if you haven't already, that it takes everybody in mind. I don't create things that are exclusive. I like inclusivity. Thus, I created the Decentraland report not for just me to be a reporter, but so everybody could be a reporter. With that said, these badges are a way for me to be able to always look back and know who was the first 9, who were the first 99, who were the first 999. So when we reach 1 million subscribers, I can always go back and thank them through returning that value directly to them, whether it be through us dropping these report tokens as one example, the royalty tokens we drop, the wearable drops that are on the way, all these projects I do with companies. Like I negotiate in there that I want a certain amount of wearables for the on Earth badge holders, all those things, and to say like when we reach 1 million, when we reach 6 9s on Earth, we'll be at a point where those original 999, 999 are going to be valuable collectors. So if anything, if you see it like you know, like expensive, think about it, you're going to get the NFT before we reach that 999,999 on Earth. I just call it the 6-9 badge. Nice. Chater Queso, I'm happy to hear you say that because we absolutely need that. And our plan right now, before we get started on playing, I just want to fill you in on the latest things while we're all here. We are currently working on a proposal for the DAO. We're going to be taking our plans here. You can see here on this tokenomics document, you can see more about our plans here. But actually, we're going to be releasing a full project overview of what this next build is going to entail. Essentially, we're going to automate the reward system. We're going to make it pretty automated in terms of the manual processes we're currently doing to bring on reporters, you know, do the application process, to submit assignments to reporters from the community. So you'll be able to do that with your report token, as well as earning tokens for coming to events and being reporters and getting wearables. So one of the things we want to do is we're going to be releasing a wearable drop every month. And in that wearable drop, that wearable is going to mark something special for the community each month. Something sort of to express the historic preservation through the art form of wearables. So yeah, basically we're going to have a lot of different ways that we're going to be just passing on value to our community. Oh yeah, we're going to have different, I mean, it's going to be like a history in the form of wearables from the Decentraland report. It's going to be pretty dope. And of course, not to mention our meta archive, which is going to be a way for us to watch a report from any day. You'll be able to go in here, select a day on Earth, and see what was happening in Decentraland, that report, and all the different content and experiences that we created together. Lost the feed in DCL. That can happen if there's a lot of people on the scene and we're not like really... Let's see how many people are here. Okay. If there's a lot of people on the scene, sometimes this can get laggy. So it just means we need to update. If you want to jump in here, all you got to do is go to -78, -54. There you go. There you go. Yes, definitely come on, join us. Why should you join us? Well, because now we're about to start NFTuesday. We're going to compete in our scavenger hunt of the week. So here's how to play. Number one, we have our community page here on Expand. Remember that page I was telling you about? This is where we host our NFTuesday events. We have a leaderboard here. So I'm going to be posting questions here in the center, and you'll be answering them by commenting with your submission. And when I like your answer, it'll give you a point here on our leaderboard. So here, for instance, take a picture on the dance floor under or on Saturn coordinates, and you had some hints there. People found the coordinates here and were awarded points. Simple as that. And that fills up your places here on the leaderboard. And that's pretty simple. So make sure you're following the page. Costs nothing, but it will cost you points, because if you're not following them when I like your post, it won't add the points here for you on the leaderboard. So make sure to follow here. And that's pretty much it. I mean, let's start with an example here. Check in and take a picture at the DCL report HQ. -78, -54. Go ahead and grab a selfie there. All you got to do is take a screenshot of yourself there and post it as a submission. Let's just say first 5 people to respond get +2 points. So sometimes speed can be of the essence. Are you ready? Shazam. It's loading. It says New Year's. The page says New Year's. It might need you, if you don't have an account, you might need to set up an account to be able to get in. Well, appreciate you joining us, Connect Eddie, regardless. Connect Eddie, who do you think is going to take the first place prize today? I think it would be appropriate to also say first place today is going to take home 1,000 report tokens. That's right, first place is going to take home some, from now on NFTuesday, first place winner is going to take home some report tokens. Oh yes. Oh yes. Let's see if we have any responses yet. Okay, here we go. Nightmare, let's go first. Congrats, Zeus. Let's see, Stinky Scrub got a pick right here. Boom, there it is. Looking marvelous. 1, 2, 3, 4. DCL Tour Guide, we got a spot for one more here. Everybody else will still get 1 point. Just those first 5 will get the extra point. Simple as that. You could have also been collecting some extra points along the way. Throughout the week, I'm posting tweets that you can retweet for +2 points, such as this post right here. And this one right here. So, if you haven't gotten that, so sorry. But show me your retweets of the week for up to 2 points. So you can get, actually up to 4 points. Post a screenshot of your retweet. There you go. So, while you guess, what's up? We got Money Morrison in the house. What's good? I'm liking this drip right here, bro. Ooh, these pants are legit. How can I want to see what pants these are. That's the one thing I wish that, like, one of those features we don't have yet. I want to be able to see, like, what this is. I want to be able to click on it and take me to the marketplace. I just want to be able to look at it, like, have a button that I press when I'm looking at it that takes me to that item in the marketplace. JTV joggers, oh my gosh, let's go. Shout out JTV. I dig it. Yo, appreciate the follow, Comedy Hub, and Inversion, appreciate you. Sunly TV, Romex Jockey. Cozy with the resub, let's go. Subscribed for 11 months. Come on, yo. That is, if that's not OG, I don't know what it is. Here we are, 11 months, almost 1 year later. Yo, appreciate you not only being here for 11 months, but providing some epic gear for us today for our prize. You're going to have a lot of different challenges, though, if you want to win. It's not always going to be as simple as taking a picture or retweeting. Sometimes, you know, things can get a little bit more challenging. Some of you know what I'm doing. Maybe you've been here before. If not, then you better get running. Run. Come on, back to the back of the HQ. Come on. Run up. First to the top of here wins their points. Here, get to the top. Take your screenshot. Show me that you got there. And you earn your points. Oh my gosh, but it's not as easy as it looks, people. Oh my gosh. Discombobulated here. There we go. Oh, Zeus and Nightmare making their way here to the top. Well done. We still got 3 more spots here for top places. Who's it going to be? Oh my gosh, this drip is just amazing. Look at this. The dragon, though. The dragon, though, people. Look at these. These are these BitBear shoes. Look at this. It should tell you that BitBears is OG, just the fact that we've been... They were there at the first NFTuesday. Like, appreciate the follow, Shemziller. Scooby the Nuba, appreciate you big time. I hope for those of you who are just getting in, so you don't lose track, we are doing our NFTuesday scavenger hunt. You still have time to jump in and keep up with us. All you got to do is go on to expand, have your account set up so you can get into our community page, and you'll see our challenges here that were listed. All right. Here's your next challenge. Now you got to go find it. Go find yourself the BitBears home in Decentraland. First 5 get +2. If you're a BitBear OG, then you deserve to win this wearable. People, don't get it twisted. NFTuesday is an equal playing field, but don't underestimate the value of your existing knowledge. If you know what's going on in Decentraland, then weird. Why put me at the top of the... Oh, okay, log me out, that's why. 1 second. Y'all, I'm curious to know, how's everybody doing? You know, like, we get into the motions in here and, like, we get things going, action gets going. Are there any new members of the community, people new to Decentraland? The core goal here, it is about teaching and getting people comfortable with discovering and exploring Decentraland. So a big part of that is knowing how to find your way around. So that's what this challenge is going to help you work on. There's a couple different ways you can go about it. You can explore the map and look at points of interest. Maybe you'll find BitBears info somewhere on those point of interest. Maybe a little bit more efficient. Maybe you find the information maybe here. They have an event. Maybe you see, is there a BitBears event going on? Or maybe you can come here to places and maybe you look around and you can see show more. Maybe their place will come up here on the places. And keep in mind that these places, they track where everybody is. So you can see the top has the most people. And when you get to as the lower you go, it's like the less people that are on that location at that particular time. So there's a couple of different ways there that you can start to search your way around. Another really good way, I would say, just go on Twitter right here and you can look up BitBears. Of course, you want to follow and hit that little bell, I like to. Oh, let's go. Appreciate that. And maybe you can dig through here on their page and find some BitBears info. I'm not going to give you the answer, but I'm giving you the path. Okay? So those are some ways. Audio man, where are you getting your audio? Stay positive for life. Is the audio coming through, y'all? Are we having some audio problems? From Twitch. Weird. On my OBS, my sound is and Decentraland. Okay. Comedy Hub, you're not getting that? Interesting. What browser are you on? Stay positive. Decentraland recently had an update. Brave, okay. They recently had an update. It might just be an issue there. In Decentraland, I'm noting that you can't hear it. We might need to change the. Let me make this note here. Are you just getting no sound in the Decentraland scene? Is your browser tab muted? And the other thing I would say is, are you getting video? Is the video working and you're not getting the sound, or is it just, is it stopped and you're not getting any sound, or? All right, I've made a note here. How do I must Decentraland? I'm not really sure. Comedy Hub with the sub. Let's go. Yo, Comedy Hub. Much love on that first month. I appreciate you stepping up and supporting the channel. I think you'll see we have a lot of fun here. Comedy Hub, do me a favor. Drop your ETH address in chat for me, homie. Just do me that favor, okay? No ifs, ands, or buts. Okay, so for whatever reason, when land in DCL gets very populated, the builder smart objects stop working, i.e. pads, links, etc. Don't ask me why, but I'll tell you from my experience. Yeah, y'all. Oh, Stinky Scrub got it. Don't make it too easy for him now. Let's go. Well done, Stink. And well, hold on. Let me do this real quick. Welcome to the band Comedy Hub. Sending you your On Earth band hat. This is our official hat here for the On Earth badge. Appreciate you. This is it right here, actually. And Stinky Scrub, thank you for being here. Thank you for everything you do. Y'all, can we get some 9s in chat for Stinky Scrub right now? Stinky Scrub just got approved. Is this your first grant in Decentraland, Stinky Scrub? Stinky Scrub went ahead and got approved for a grant $3,000 grant here to create some videos for Decentraland, from MetaMask, buying land, all that good stuff. This isn't the start for Stinky Scrub. He's been doing this for a minute, and has a great catalog, and certainly I think it's always better to push those forward when people already show that they're able to do this and they're committed to it. So make sure that you go ahead. I am subscribed. I'm not signed into my Google thing here, so it doesn't show up. But definitely go ahead and subscribe to Stinky's YouTube channel as well. Be on the lookout there for some quality Decentraland content. Much love, Stinky Scrub. Stinky Scrub, I hope that one day we can convince you to join us for your own report segment. It would be an honor to have you serve some time here with us on the report and give us your perspective of Decentraland's history. I think that would be something people would love to look back on. Let's see. To get the next challenge, you're definitely going to need to find your way to the BitBears location. All right, y'all, let's see who has found it so far. Yo, Jinso donated $37 here on Expand. Let's go, people. Jinso, thank you so much. My goodness, Jinso. Yo, just so y'all know, this is big because on Expand, everyone who subscribes or donates, all the money that goes to Expand gets divided evenly amongst all reporters. So this is, I think, the first P2E experience in Decentraland where the people, like the reporters, actually get cash rewards as well. Not just crypto, not just wearable, but they actually get cash. We recently sent all of our reporters like $100 just for being part of the report, just for being here. So like, shout out to everybody who donates here on Expand, because it goes to all. You can't do that on Twitch. Like, all of the reporters, they keep their own, donations from their own Twitch channels. But if we were to create one Twitch channel, we wouldn't be able to like automatically distribute it across all those people. We would have to have a middleman do that, but somebody on the team do that. But here on Expand, you can literally do that. So it's pretty awesome. It makes it possible for us to do some pretty cool things. So shout out to Jinso there on that donation. Appreciate that big time. That goes to all the reporters. Let's see. Let's go. Stinky Scrub, well done. Find me a BitBear home in Decentraland. Here we go. Well done, Zeus. Well done. Look at that Heine. Look at that BitBear Heine. That's just motivating. Ava of Earth. Oh, wow. We got Ava of Earth. Hold on. We got the Of Earth band here. People, this is new here. Appreciate the follow, Ava of Earth. I'm Kevin on Earth. Not of Earth personally. Cannot. That's sort of the philosophy on the Kevin on Earth thing, is like, we're on Earth, not of it. But Ava of Earth, I respect and I appreciate you stopping through. It's like Pepsi and Cola. It's like Pepsi and Coke. Both delicious. Shout out Pepsi, shout out Coke. If y'all want to sponsor the channel, I will gladly replace my Dasani drink here with some Coke or Pepsi. Just hit your boy up. We are 8 follows away from 1,900 follows here on the channel. So if you're not following, hit that follow button. Let's see, maybe we can get to 1,900. Could we get to 2,000 today? I'm not sure. But I think maybe we can get another 8. Let's see. Your next challenge here. All right. All right, y'all. Find the BitBears Gas Guzzler NFT. That's right. Post a pic here when you find it. That's hilarious. Coca-Cola. Damn it, you got me. Hey, appreciate that big time. Comedy Hub, thank you for stopping through. And, anytime. Of course, you're always welcome, brother. That pesky gas guzzler, I'm telling you. Find that gas guzzler NFT, folks. And in the meantime, while you find that, opportunity to win. I'm going to start this raffle right here. Drop exclamation point raffle there in chat to join in the raffle. If you're a subscriber on the channel, you get 3 tickets. If you're a follower, you get 1 ticket. Oh my gosh, look at this tree here. Gaia. Oh, wow. I'm digging this. Samsung, look at that. Wow, 837. That's very dope. I love it. That's true. Ava of Earth, I love that. I think you and me, we get what's going on here. Oh my gosh, Gryffindor. 10 points for Gryffindor. We got freaking, what's his name here? Groot. We got Groot here with us. Groot's cousin Spoot, actually. What's up, Spoot? Zeta! We got Zeta in the house. What is good, Zeta? Great to see you here. Alright. Let's see. You have 13 minutes to get into that raffle. I'm going to let that roll. While we let that roll, somebody, I was talking to a close friend of mine known as the Mad King. Oh my gosh, this just reminded me. All right, y'all. Can I go off on something real quick? Can we interrupt this broadcast for something important? Oh my gosh. Okay, folks. Okay. I got it's working perfect. I sent you a video Discord as Decentraland screen from okay. Thank you, Tobik. Thank you for stopping through and checking on that for us. Thank you. Appreciate you, Tobik. Sorry to take you out from your activities. I was getting some reports. I wanted to make sure that you got your eyes on it just to make sure. What's up, Free Smoke? All right, Nightmare is giving me the approval here. Thank you, Stinky Scrub. All right, y'all. Big turn of events here. There's 2 things I want to go over. Number 1, let's start with this ecosystem, Decentraland has pioneered this whole ecosystem of the metaverse. There's no doubt everybody has been watching. What's up, Hex? Hex back. Love at you. Decentraland has been pioneering this ecosystem. People are watching what we're doing here, and they're learning. They're seeing our DAO. They're seeing how our community builds everything, and it's definitely inspired a lot. And we're seeing so many different metaverses pop up here and there. I've been working with a lot of different companies, projects, everybody from the advertising industry to real estate to graphics engines, platforms, NFT projects. We're talking everywhere from the startup to the the VC round company. I've seen the whole spectrum. And one thing that I find that has to be a core about any one of these projects is that so many of them say, ask the wrong questions, or they come to the wrong conclusion of, hey, maybe we should make an NFT. That thought process will drive you down the wrong road, and hopefully you'll decide to change course before you get too far down it. You shouldn't be thinking, hey, maybe I should make an NFT. You should be thinking about, how can we look at the processes and things that we're doing right now for our customer, for our community, for who we serve as an entity? How can we take those processes and make them more efficient through this technology? Don't think of it as, like, you should never add something that's not, like, look at it as, how can I apply this to what I'm doing to improve the process, right? And you never want to be starting from a place of relearning things that have already been learned. Like, we're all learning in this space together. If you want to be fast and agile, you shouldn't try and reinvent the wheel yourself. You need to be learning from other projects and working with people in this space who've already solved problems, and you're going to save yourself a lot of money and time by doing that. With that said, you all know how passionate I am about Warriors of Aradina. Have you heard about Warriors of Aradina? Listen, this is just on my personal appeal that I'm bringing this here. Let's go. Tobik knows what's good. So here we go. They are a medieval metaverse. So I believe each one of these metaverses are going to be tuned into a specific kind of audience, a specific kind of need. This is, I would say, the home, the godfather, the pioneering place of the metaverse. This is where all of us creatives got together and started imagining different possibilities. But moving forward, we're going to connect this to all sorts of different metaverses. And we're going to have portals that take us to those different metaverses. You might already see an example here in Decentraland. I've built something called the Space Pod Portal. It will literally teleport you into another metaverse. So all of Decentraland is going to sort of, I feel like, going to be this this Genesis metaverse that is going to connect to all these other metaverses. I assume that Facebook, aka Meta, is going to try and create some sort of, this is just speculation, but a sort of interoperability framework and API to connect and bridge these different metaverses. But there's we're talking about three different spectrums of here. We're talking about, there's one way you can already bridge between metaverses through hot links. Like you're going to see right here, I have a build here in Decentraland, this teleporter here, and this console here has a hot link embedded that'll take you and portal you into another metaverse, right? It'll take you into the artifact space pod. This is important. This is all gonna tie together. So you have this example right here, right? One way of entering from one metaverse to another. You're also going to see companies like this, Meta Portal, which if you're a Meta key holder, they got some whitelist positions, minting in 6 days, folks. So we're ahead of the game here. So stay with me. 6 days. So here you see the original like hands-on, sort of like raw version of one of these portals, right? That's connecting metaverses. All these metaverses are going to start to blend together, folks. So Decentraland isn't really going to be separated from. They're all going to be connected. So this meta portal is one example here. They're going to be minting these sort of interoperable portals that can be placed between different metaverses and take people from one plot of land to the other. So Decentraland, Crypto Voxels, Somnium Space, Spatial, they're going to have a bunch of different ones integrated. And I think this is a cool idea. It's an NFT that serves as that portal. And I think that it allows for sort of a collectability element around what is a handmade process in building this in the builder. So then, thirdly, you're going to see Meta, I think, on the bigger scale doing that connection. But how does this connect to Aradina? Because projects like Aradina are building that other dimension of the next, Decentraland, right? We have our medieval plaza. But do you think that we're going to just stay in one medieval plaza and say this is the metaverse for medieval experience? No, medieval plaza is going to serve as a hub, as a bridge connecting point into every metaverse that has a medieval theme to it. Again, can't guarantee anything. I'm just telling you what I believe from the information that I know. So here you can see that we have a whole medieval world here that Decentraland has built. I am, and I can't confirm specifics, but I am taking a forward effort towards bridging Aradina into Decentraland and having that bridge of their experience and everything they're building, and I just like that because that gets me excited. I think that's pushing things forward. I like to do things that are like minimally viable, like the things you could barely do because of the technology that's available. And I like to sort of push those boundaries. So recently, we have an update from our family at Aradina. I feel like it's important to mention. Good evening, Warriors. We know everybody is waiting for anticipation for a big project update so we can finally reveal our game studio partnership, our full team, and their white paper, and elaborate on the long-term vision. In terms of the equity-based VC investment, they're currently finalizing an equity round. Our term sheet is agreed upon and signed off. They're just signing off on the subscription and shareholder agreements. The final step, official VC confirmation, will follow in a couple weeks. So folks, we can see here, yes, the term sheet has been agreed upon and signed off on. Subscription and shareholder agreements are on the way. So in a couple weeks, we're going to be hearing about a VC announcement in Aradina. This is important. I always want to make sure the Decentraland report, and this is about a bigger vision of the metaverse, is always aware of big things that are evolving in the space. So what am I telling you? I'm telling you that there's different dimensions of the metaverse that are coming. Those dimensions of the metaverse are going to connect and be interoperable with Decentraland. If you want a big and this is going to tie into how this all connects to how to get the most value from investing in land in the metaverse. That all connects back to this. So, without further ado, we are extremely proud to reveal our game studio partnership with Blowfish Studios. Blowfish is an award-winning, let me pull this up right here. Award-winning, I like that. Here we go. Blowfish Studios. Oh my goodness, folks. If you wanted to see a good game from Warriors of Aradina, oh my god. This is about to be freaking amazing. Oh my gosh. People, let's freaking go. Hold on. Here we go. Latest news. Here it is. Released. Announced today. So you can tell they're very, very serious about it. I'm excited. I'm excited. Forest Grove. Here we go. Clearly an experienced game studio. I want to see what this looks like. People, I'm ready. So freaking ready. So it is official right here. I've been waiting for this announcement. I'm so pumped. So they're an award-winning Sydney-based game development and publisher. They've been behind a ton of high-quality multi-platform console games such as Phantom Galaxies, a blockchain game, which Blowfish all are leading the development and production of. So they already have a background within this space of blockchain gaming, which is key, so key. You want to be working with people who've already tread these tracks. Oh, here's another trailer. And that is a blockchain game, people. All the games we've been seeing are kind of, they had to get to market quick to be first to market, and they were but this is a whole new tier of blockchain games that we're about to see come, and it's amazing to see Aradina partnering with people who clearly have a sort of, I would say, a AAA quality to them. Definitely very excited. There's also a new full team page. Let's see on the Aradina website. So if you want to find out more about Aradina, you can just go here. Nice. They got a big team. They got 3D game development, Web3 development, marketing community, and they got some new hires on the way. So this is important. I'm not going to tell you got to do your own research, but opportunities in Web3 and this whole space, you have to really pinpoint and find when all the elements come together. We have VC funding. We have an established development game development studio. Read up about their 3 co-founders. They clearly have a team. Find out, read, their whole white paper has just, I think they just updated their white paper. Okay, they just released a new Gitbook white paper. Awesome. So, right now for each... One of the reason I say this is because it ties back to one of the things that people have been asking me a lot lately is how can you make money in metaverse land, right? How can you invest in land in the metaverse? And ultimately what it comes down to is sometimes people look at it kind of single dimensionally. Like they look at it like, where are we on the map, right? So this is, let's shift gears. If you want to check out things about Ardina, I'm definitely going to be digging into this update some more as I after stream. But this ties back to how to. This is something typically I'd cover on a Thursday, but I think it's important and it's timely. It's important. Time is limited, folks. And if we're all here, then let's just cover it. So you have one way of looking at things, like, are you close to a certain piece of land? Are you close to a plaza? Are you close to the sidewalks? In Decentraland, let's just take this ecosystem and look at how different ways that people have been, not look at like how you can look at it. Let's look at how people have made money, in the metaverse with land. The number one way is by being early. By being early, that means having the opportunity to buy this land before it is saturated, before it's populated, before there's a lot of people here. By doing that, you gain from the upward value of the growing population, the growing community. So the people who got probably the best opportunity are those people who partook in the initial land sale. And then from there, you have the secondary market. On the secondary market, you could be looking at things like, if you go into the marketplace.decentraland.org website, these metaverses, they have their own marketplace where you can find and scope some land. So you can come here, you can search to view all, you can switch to land, and you can see an above view, and you can see a filtered view where you can filter by what's the cheapest land. Now, maybe you want to look at the like, you might be inclined to say, let me just grab something off the floor, grab the cheapest land. But then you might say, like, well, is this land going to give me the most return? How are you going to figure out what has the most return? I always invest in land that's around where I know there's going to be activity growing, activity developing. The first piece of land I bought was right here, because I knew that Wonder Mine was one of the first P2E, and I knew that P2E was going to be the main driver for engagement for the metaverse. So I was looking for land around this area. So I found something between Wonder Mine and the other part was the casinos. So I said, let me be between, the casinos, Wonder Mine, and the festival district. That proved to be very, very successful. That is how I'm trying to find land. So it's not necessarily just a matter of going out and saying, let me find, you can find on the marketplace.decentraland.org. You can go to OpenSea and you can search Decentraland. You can find Decentraland land here. I typically like to gauge the floor based on OpenSea, and then from there sort of track that back into the marketplace here. But those are some ways to get started looking at it. And, if there's any questions, feel free. If anyone has any questions, definitely let me know in chat. It's always key to know that people say is it better to hold mana? Is it better to hold land? A lot of volatility in mana. I would say land has a little less volatility because people who buy land have plans or they want to hold it long term. So you'll see that the actual floor for mana hasn't been drastically shifted when the volatility of mana changes. So that is something that's been interesting for me as a land holder. I would say the value in land isn't necessarily like the peaks of, sell off at the peak when the coin goes up, but more so to say, I like using it like, let me build something, let me get the land, I'm going to build something on it that makes a community, that brings value to the people who are there, that's going to inspire other creators to want to be around that space, and by being around and building that space, and in turn driving value within within that. And just as a note, that recently this land right here next to us sold for $1 million. So certainly that's going to be invested in, it's going to be developed, and so by creating an event here, I was able to attract a great neighbor who's going to build something massive here, and is going to in turn drive value to my land, and is going to, so I think that's really the way to look at investing in land, is finding where activity is happening, where activity will be growing. Like if there's a project entering Decentraland and they're going to be having a spot grow, drop soon thereafter nearby, those are the ways that are definitely, key ways to get in on the land game in Decentraland. How do you get an opportunity like those original Decentraland, land participants, the people who were grabbing that land? Different metaverses are having land drops. So some of these projects, rather than start with building their metaverse, they started by building their NFT assets. So an example of that is Fluff World. If you had a Fluff NFT, which, they were going for like 1 ETH, 2 ETH, now they're at 4.35. But if you had one of these, recently they had a mint for their land. So you could have, been on that white list to mint their land. And just as a note, like I want to show you actual, like, so I participated in these, right? I got my fluff for 1.2 ETH. That entitled me to a mint of the land, and as a result, was able to. So I actually bought 2 of these. The second one I bought for 3.49. Because you can breed these together if they have the same background. So there's a whole breeding passive revenue thing going on with this project as well. But so I minted one of each, and there were 4 different levels each of these burrows. The first one you got 1 land, the second one you got 4, and they come with their own like sort of prefabbed units. Ended up being able to mint 2 of the most rare. So there's 500 out of 10,500 of these that got minted that were these Snoop Studio dens, and your boy minted 2 of them. It's probably for Pink Bambi, who it was her birthday when we minted them. And so literally these Snoop Studio dens right now, if you wanted to buy one, right now the floor for these Snoop Studio dens are 18 ETH, folks, 56K for one of these. And so imagine that the mint was 0.2 ETH, and I was able to mint these, and boom, your boy came on a sick come up there. That's 36 ETH. So 0.4 to 36 was a solid gain. The next, I'm not trying to push you, do your own homework, but the next project that I see doing something like this that I'm really teed up for is Aradina, because for each, similarly like with the fluffs, for each one of these warriors, these Genesis warriors that you hold, in a year's time they're going to be moving their PvP. They're starting with a PvP experience, but then that's going to segue into a Aradina Kingdom where they're going to have a land drop where each one of these warriors, Genesis warriors, is going to be getting a plot of land. Now imagine this like Age of Empires, Civilization 5, that whole Dungeons and Dragons vibe people created by frickin' Blowfish. This is going to be insane. The floor for these Genesis warriors right now is ridiculously low. And based on the background, I'll tell you, based on the background of this character, it'll determine the land resource later down the line. So there are like the more rare ones like the silver and gold, which will produce a resource of gold and silver. They have like their token. They have 2 tokens, Aradinian gold and silver. So the silver, the gold, those will produce a resource, I guess, on that land of that sort. They've indicated that in the Discord. And these other backgrounds, they'll have different kinds of resources. And yeah, I mean, this is just cutting the surface, but if you're trying to get into land, here's the rules. Get into these projects early and make sure you're understanding that it's a good team, a good vision, a long-term and a really niched segment of audience. That's why I love this, because it's the medieval metaverse. Dungeons and Dragons, Lord of the Rings, there's a community, there's a culture that's built around that, and where it was only a matter of time before a metaverse came out that tuned into that. And with that sense, they have a VC announcement in 2 weeks, folks. This is why it is time important for me to tell you this. It is very important for me to tell you this because in 2 weeks they have a VC announcement. That's in a couple weeks they have a VC announcement. And right now, if you're in on, if you have any of these warriors, they have a rewards program going on right now for each warrior that you hold. Let's see. It's going to make me sign in. Darn. Okay. So they have a leaderboard right now. I got to sign in to be able to show you. Uno momento. So they're in an incubator called Seedify. And do your research. This incubator is a blockchain games incubator. So not only do they have an amazing dev studio, but they're also in the one of the top blockchain game incubators, folks. Like when I'm gauging these projects, I'm not just looking at the art. Like, let me be really clear on that. You have to go a lot deeper. Think of it like a VC themselves. And the fact that a VC is investing in this company for me is just like bullish signals all the way. I am so amped about that. And so one of the big ways at Seedify, a lot of their token drops, they 60 to 100x on their token drops. And so literally right now, if you want to participate in the ICO, based on how many of these warriors that you have, you get a certain point allocation. It's a gas-free sort of point system. So you don't need to pay gas in order to claim your points. After a 60-day period, based on how many points you have, you earn a certain amount of their token allocation. So here you can see Kevork the Bard. Boom. So for each mighty that you have, you get 1.2, each heroic 6, legendary. Those are the different classes. For the different backgrounds, you get different points. For different qualities, like some of them have coins in their mouth or eyes, they get different. They also have comics, so they're building their lore. So I've been investing in this project since, for a long time. I think maybe like 4 or 5 months. I'm not sure. They're up to 15 days in their first 30-day cycle. At the 30-day point, you claim your points, and they're going to do that twice. So I can go to bed now knowing I did not hold out on you. I'm definitely pumped to see that come to life. So, folks, that's your public service announcement of the day. The money, the Mad King, that one goes out to you too. Hope that DCL land overview was helpful. All right, y'all. It's time to check our points. We're going to tally up these points here. Okay, for some reason, I don't know why it's tallying me in for this. Let me just... Alrighty, let's tally these points. Top 3 places are going to get that BitBears helmet. Are y'all ready? First of all, before I do that, let me do this raffle giveaway. Let's go pick winner. We're going to do 3 of these. Homie Juan Kenobi Are you there? Are you still there? You have to be. Oh, there you go. Congrats. Stay positive for life. And DCL Tour Guide. Congrats, DCL Tour Guide. Drop your ETH address in chat there. I'm sending you these prizes right now. All right, sometimes, I don't know why, but sometimes it makes me press this. I have to like do this a couple times. Are you serious? Dude, this is so annoying. I don't know why it does this sometimes. Should be all good. Okay, for the record, if you ever have this trouble, there's a second way to do this, and I will show you right now. If you ever have trouble on, exactly, thank you, exactly, DCL Tour Guide knows what's up. You can go to your My Store, you can go to, let's see, no, your collectibles. Wait, what the hell? No, yeah, it's My Store. Okay. So they just updated this right here. You can go to My Store. You can go to your wearable right here, and you just transfer it right from the DCL report. I mean, from the DCL page. There we go. Homie Juan Kenobi. DCL Tour Guide, you're up next. And we gotta stay positive for life. Alrighty. Yes. Let's go. You're in there. We got you. Got you, DCL Tour Guide. All right. Always be positive. There is absolutely. I appreciate you, and I'm not gonna lie. Stay positive for life. You know, just seeing you in chat, that just made me feel good, bro. It made me feel positive. We are 4 likes. We're 4 follows away from hitting 1,900 here on Twitch. Let's see. Is it possible? We might get to 1,900 today, folks. Let's check these points out. All right. Chater Queso. Boom, boom. Retweets. Well done, well done. Stinky Scrub, post again so I can give you another 2 points, because you get 2 points for each one. I can only give you 2 on this, and you got both posts there. I don't know if Stinky's still here. Well done. We got our wall climber victors. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Deny, well done. We got our BitBear discoveries. Stinky Scrub, Zeus, Nightmare, DCL Tour Guide, Gas Guzzlers, here we go. Well done. Let's check our leaderboard. Three-way tie for the top spots. Stinky Scrub would have had the other two. Stink, I'm going to include you in here. Winners today are DCL Tour Guides. So you get your an extra hat there, DCL Tour Guides. Nightmare. Zeus and Stink. Drop your ETH Addy below. And we had 1,000 report tokens that were going to go out. We'll split that 4 ways. Everyone also gets 250 report tokens. Let's go. Congrats. Diego Araujo, just because you're a first-time viewer, not gonna lie, you're dropping through. If you can tell me, Diego, if you can answer this trivia question, I will airdrop you something. Diego, let's see. What are the coordinates to the Decentraland Report HQ? What are the coordinates to the Decentraland Report HQ? I'll show you what it looks like. You see it right here, right next to Medieval Plaza. If you can tell me what those coordinates are. Diego, you can get yourself. Nightmare, drop your, you know what? Nightmare, did you import the token on your Matic network yet? For those of you who are on-earth badge holders or have been participating in events and have been picked up some popes along the way, and you confirmed and you claimed them, you would have had to show your post, and that would have been something you had to do. So if you did those steps, you would have had your report token airdrop to you. And this is how right here I did import the token. Drop me your ETH address right now, Nightmare. That can't be possible. But then actually it could be possible. Because when I was sending them out, like I was sending out each one individually, like 70 pending transactions. So, Nightmare, there you go. Let me see. Okay. Nightmare, I got you right here. Gonna kick me out of DCL, but that's fine. Boom. All right. I'm going to let that confirm, and then we're going to double check. DCL Zeus, did you import the... I couldn't even get on Polygon website. Loading and loading and loading. Okay. It could be... So that's a great question. So Grape Nuts, we're going to be approving, so probably either... Hopefully this weekend, I'm going to put into our snapshot number 2. I'm going to set it up so the reporters can assign, can start doing their proposals. The other thing is this weekend, I'm going to be making it so I'll be posting the first draft of our grant application, and people are going to have to approve that. So before we get our grant application into the DAO, we're going to get our community to approve it. All right, good. iFree Smoke's all set. DCL Zeus, it does it say 0 or is it just loading? Because sometimes if you know, like you said, like the network can be slow, you can go into your assets and it could say nothing or it could say 0. If it says 0, that's a problem. Yo, appreciate the follow, X5P3C7RALX Vision. I know that's supposed to spell something. Spectral Vision. Okay, let's go. Spectral Vision. Appreciate the follow. So if you were airdrop, if you are an On Earth badge holder, if you hold the On Earth badge, which is a NFT that represents the original supporters of the channel, this is an example of one. If you have the 999 or this 999 On Earth badge, then you would have been airdropped the tokens, or if you had been in the lineup for the Pope token drop, which is a whole discussion we can go through. I'm trying to find you. Where are you, Tab? There you are. So here's the steps right here. See your report token. Boom. So if you had been airdropped the token, then you would have that. You can find out more about the token here on our tokenomics document here on our website. And we have our DAO. We're going to be this weekend probably putting up a proposal with our grant application. You already know Spectral Vision. Appreciate you. Dope name. Yeah, legit. And just for the record, I submitted that Polygon transaction and it's still pending. So, number one, Nightmare, your tokens are, I confirm those are on the way. And if anybody else, you know, by any means, I can check here on the back end. So if it didn't make it through, if you have any trouble there, just let me know. The report token itself has a lot of uses, from, you know, participating in our DAO, which decides which reporters come on the air, maybe get taken off. It decides what is the amount from our expand channel that goes to reporters, from the donations, a lot of things that happen in our DAO, and how this is going to be a decentralized news broadcast channel, right? So if imagine Fox News, you could vote off your favorite, you know, vote off a reporter, you know, that you didn't like. If you didn't like, you know, particular, like, the community can actually vote that. You can't do that. Fox News, you know, Fox News, they can align people to their own message and their own reasons, and, you know, push out content, you know, sort of unrestricted. Whereas the Decentraland report is going to be an inclusive, sort of, you know, open report created by members of our community who participate. It's awesome. And you can use that to your report token to post special assignments as well. So through this build, you're going to see there's an assignment system where you'll be able to use your report tokens to submit bids for reporters to cover your content, your submission. Maybe that's a happy birthday to a friend, or maybe that's your latest NFT drop. How do you get that covered in the Decentraland report? Well, right now people just reach out to me directly and I have to coordinate that. But using the report token, and based on, the more you participate, the more tokens that you have, the more you can get your content into the show, into the report, and sort of that's how we envision the decentralized news, taking place. Like the people who watch it, the people who are a part of that community decide what's going to be covered. There's a lot to be discussed, but we've had our fun today. If you want to find out more about what we're doing, just visit thedecentralandreport.com. You can also go to imagineonearth.com if you want to see information on any of the airdrops I'm doing for my projects independently, or any other projects I'm working on. Usually posting all the information there, as well as you can join our Discord channel to jump in the conversation. Yeah, well, it's been fun. I hope y'all had a good event here today, and I definitely always enjoy our Tuesdays together. Stay tuned tomorrow. We have our reporter Fractillions coming to you live with her Decentraland report. And then on Thursday, I'll be back for mine. We'll have other people throughout the weekend. You can always come to decentralandreport.com/schedule to check that out. Free smoke. Much love. Definitely appreciate everybody for stopping through and having this fun together. We, I think, told our story here in Decentraland in a very fun way today. All right, y'all. Have a good night. Much love. You already know, Watchtower. My pleasure. I'll see y'all on Thursday.